talked a lot about being fans, both of you being such big fans for so long of many films, and I wanted to hear what it was like when you got your opportunity to make both of your first features, which are both such great films. How did it feel? Like, what was that process of moving from a fan to being a filmmaker, to being there and making a film?
I don't know. I mean, it's the only thing I can describe, like, the sort of best thing that comes out of it, and I'm sure it's the same for both of us, is how the world suddenly becomes a lot smaller. Like, you know, I think sort of one of the nicest things about, you know, doing Shaun of the Dead was getting to meet my favorite directors who liked my movie. And, you know, and after having been in a sort of the other side of it where, you know, kind of, I might meet my favorite director in the street and be trying to press a short into his hand, and it was actually sort of realizing that the best way to get out there is just to sort of, you know, through your own work, you know, is that you kind of make an impression through your own work, and then that's the beautiful thing about it. So that's amazing to me, is that, like, sort of, you know, I got to, through Shaun of the Dead, I got to meet Sam Raimi, you know, like, sort of, or I got to meet Quentin Tarantino, and so that's just, like, the most beautiful thing about it. Is amazing, is then it's like, sort of, like, then they want to talk to you about your work, and then you go, no, Reservoir Dogs. So, you know, or George Romero, like, that was one of the first people who saw Shaun of the Dead was George Romero. We sent it to him, and he watched it in a cinema in Florida. He was on holiday, and one of the funny things about it, he watched it on his own, but he watched it with a security guard from Universal, as if George Romero would pirate our movie. Probably the one person entitled to take all of the profits.